Pizza by default is a communal meal, right? You're sharing in this communal meal around a table where you're all looking each other in the eyes. And that's very important to the dining experience.
From the moment you come in to the time you leave, that is all part of the greater experience of what you're getting by coming to us. I am Tyler Stratton.
I am Silas Pollitt.
And welcome to Stone's Throw. We grew up here in Fairfax, Vermont together from the age of 5, and we've been in touch and friends ever since. We knew that we wanted to be in Vermont, and we wanted to be, quite literally our name, a stone's throw away from people. The concept of community here is absolutely critical for what we do. We grew up with every person that comes in here, just about. I mean, we get people from Burlington and from Montreal as well, but so many of the people that we're serving are our neighbors, people that we've known for most of our lives.
We are a community-focused place, and we love being based in such a rural area away from the city center. And we also have the lucky distinction of being the only bar in town.
I think it's very important in that there's a place to kind of come and socialize in the evenings. I live in the neighborhood, so it's very convenient for me to just walk in here and either stop by for a drink after work or stop by on the weekend and have pizza with my daughter.
Pizza is by nature one of the most approachable things that you can put in front of someone. Everyone loves pizza. We have a pretty unique philosophy when it comes to pizza, as it being a blank slate. You can execute any fine dining dish as a pizza, and that's where Silas shines, and he takes cuisine from everywhere.
As far as when it comes to creating pizza and fleshing out a menu, I have this well of experiences and passions that I tap into from my time learning classical French techniques, from traveling around the world, and find a way to translate it to pizza. And it works alarmingly well a lot of the time. My favorite is the weirdest one I put in the menu, which is called the Nomad, which is essentially a Korean barbecue on a pizza. And then that turns into the greatest thing in the world. That is pulled directly from my travels in Korea. It's a full meal just presented in the form of a pizza. And it's so much fun.
Pizza is part of the experience that we provide to our guests here. There's also the way in which you interact with us and with our employees. There is the room that you're sitting in.
We want this to be a very warm hearth type restaurant where people just feel like they are at home.
We have about 15 people on staff, and they're all local. It's a friendly face. When you walk in the door, you want to see, someone you know and somebody you feel comfortable talking to with, you're having a beer and a pizza. You want to sit and talk to your bartender. It's nice to have someone that you already know and familiar with.
It's very community oriented. The open kitchen is really nice because you have a real sense of community with people that work here.
This is our first experience with having such a rurally based, community-driven restaurant. So we had an idea of what this place was going to be prior to open. And we thought, oh, if this place can bring in this many people, it's a success. We opened the doors, and 4 times that amount came through the doors, and has been since. This location has only been open for 1 year. And we are now expanding into Richmond. The desire of people to have the experience that we provide here is why we want to bring it to other areas. Home is where your family is, right? It truly does feel like home.